Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading. If you are new to my channel, I'm Amber, welcome. And if you're returning, I want to welcome you back. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, especially if this reading resonates with you. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so on my website. The link is down below in the description box. And if you haven't already followed me on Instagram, I would highly suggest that you go on over and do that. I do post discount codes, flash sales, things of that nature on my Instagram. That's at Unveiled by Amber. This is going to be a fifth house reading. The fifth house rules pleasure, passion, performances, love affairs, theatrics, entertainment, our children, humor, fun all around. I'm going to be particularly focused on the change surrounding those elements of the fifth house. You're going to see a link up here, okay? If you haven't already seen it, there is merchandise available for sale in my store if that's something that you're interested in. And I do still honor the loyalty and referral program. So if you've gotten a reading in the past, you may want to check that out. Even if you haven't and, you plan on getting one in the future, definitely make yourself aware of how you can get referral discounts and things of that nature. But we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. In your pre-shuffle, I was definitely seeing something very complex, combative, maybe even a bit of a malicious energy that's surrounding you. So just be mindful of that in the month of May. But then I seen the 9th house to the 10th house. So I definitely felt like you are focused on yourself, focused on coin, focused in seeking an understanding of your reputation, developing your reputation, improving your reputation. I see you coming to the end of a tough cycle. But I do feel like people are aware that you're about to hit the end of the finish line. And so there is a bit of competitive or quarrelsome type of energy surrounding you at this time. I don't feel like it has any effect on what you're going to be able to achieve or what you do achieve. But just be mindful of that, Capricorn. And honestly, I feel like this has been an energy that has been surrounding you guys for a little while now. More money, more problems. It's that type of vibe. It's like, you play a video game, right? And you get to level 17 and you're like, oh, I beat this particular villain. Yeah, well, the villain for the end of level 18 is going to be even bigger and more disgusting and badder than the one from level 17. So just be mindful of that as we're evolving, so do our problems. All right. So let's get into it. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, thank you for allowing me to be the vessel to give Capricorn messages for their highest good and their highest good only. What is the strongest energy in the 5th house for Capricorn, please? The strongest energy. This kept coming out in your pre-shuffle, so I'm actually really happy that it came out because I was drawn to it. But here it is. It says play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. And this is the first time that I realized that there's a rug in this particular deck. For some of you guys, it is time for you to get into some level of meditation. I kind of feel an energy of running in circles, trying to get this done, trying to get that done, trying to accomplish this and that and whatever. But with me seeing this rug and then I'm seeing this glass of champagne that she's bathing in, it's a vibe of getting or doing absolutely nothing but getting everything done. Like I said, I do feel like there are some complex energies evolving around you, or those energies are kind of pushing against spirit in the universe, clearing them out. And I don't really feel like there's much for you to do. I don't know why I feel like I'm seeing a phoenix. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio, or this could be a very transformative time. On the bottom of the deck, you have Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Definitely a very transformative energy. When I see this card particularly, it gives me a vibe of a rebirth, okay? It's not, now for some of you guys, it is particularly about a relationship with your mother or a relationship with your child, because I am seeing a bit of an age difference between these two women in these cards, but primarily and more so on a metaphysical level, I'm just seeing someone who's preparing to give birth to themselves, to a new them. And I think that during this process, it's important for you to not take things so serious, not to take life so serious, okay? And I know that that's hard with everything that's going on around us. Definitely do have some fun. Be gentle to yourself. Be easy with yourself, okay? Is what I'm hearing. What's the energy of play for Capricorn? Scorpio. Guys, I really I can't make it up, honestly. It's Scorpio. This card is quite literally about you know, being very transformative. It's a very intense energy. What else came out here is the third house. Okay, so this definitely could be about transforming the way that you perceive someone or the way that you communicate your thought process about a particular situation and how you're going to move forward into this full transformation. Is changing, and you're being asked not to be so serious about this. I'm definitely feeling a need for you to regenerate yourself, okay? But again, like, Scorpio is a very secretive energy as well, very carnal. It can be very intimate, kind of lusty and primal. It is definitely about the flesh. All right, so that could be something else that you need to take care of. It could be a level of intimacy that you need to indulge in, but this could also be some self-intimacy that you need to indulge in. Just be mindful of, you know, like compulsiveness or destructive behaviors, manipulative behaviors with people surrounding you, particularly any fixed signs that might be around you. It might be a time for you to take a second look at these individuals or these energies around you. What is Capricorn's current situation, please? Just so that you know, because I kept hearing it, but the third house is ruled by Gemini. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini. You have Taurus here, so definitely a lot of fixed energy. Now, when I just did Taurus reading, and when I was getting ready to do their reading, I seen the King of Pentacles was sitting kind of like firm in his position on the table, and the Queen of Pentacles kind of wanted to pop out, and then when I picked up the deck, she flipped backwards. So you might be turning your back on a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn right now, or you just may be having a hard time transforming the way that you're perceiving a situation with this individual right now. You have Justice here with the Queen of Wands. Definitely this could be about the home life. You know, bringing something into balance before it fully transforms is definitely the loudest message that I'm hearing here. Tell me why the King, what's the energy of the King of Pentacles for Taurus, or for Capricorn situation? What is Page of Pentacles? Definitely could be a mother, daughter, mother, son, father, child sort of situation that's going on here with the Chariot and the Ace of Wands, possibly starting afresh. You know, that could be a situation here. I'm seeing the Lovers here too, and the stronger like external energy that you were getting here is the third house. It's about, particularly about perception. I'll be honest with you, like, I'm having a really I'm having an issue with my throat chakra right now. Some of you guys could particularly be dealing with a Taurus or someone who has Taurus in their chart. I do feel like you are at a distance with an earth sign right now, another earth sign, or this could be a younger earth sign, or it could even be a fixed sign. I feel like you're at odds with this person. And like I said, I feel like it's time for you to take a second thought, or this is someone taking a second thought or a second look about a particular situation. The third house also rules like our siblings, mother, father, etc. So I do feel like a very heavy family vibration about the situation that you're going to be dealing with or coming into in the month of May. Now, if you're dealing with a Taurus, go watch the reading, because they did have a lot of rainbows in their reading, like the spectrum of colors was in their reading, and that's coming out here. You have Taurus here. Tell me more about, I'm going to put these back, honestly, because I just feel like right now Taurus is kind of intruding on your reading. Let me give these a bit of a shuffle. I want to know what Capricorn's situation is, Spirit. What's Capricorn's current situation? Very intrusive energy. I told you that before I even start pulling cards, that there's a bit of an intrusive energy surrounding you. Injustice comes out in reverse. So, like I said, there's something that's out of balance right now. You have the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Cups here. So definitely there's a need for you to either put someone at a distance. Okay, definitely there's a heavy like meditative energy here. This might be time to take. It's time to take time alone. Tell me about Justice being here in reverse. I do feel like there's a bit of like a confusion, like you don't have a full perspective about the situation yet, but you will with the Three of Wands here. Just wait for it, okay? Or this is you needing to like look deeper into the details. You have that here with the Seven of Pentacles. This was the first card that came out for Taurus when they had a Hangman energy. Something about like someone not being able to transform a situation, or you waiting on someone to transform a situation. There are details that you don't understand yet. Tell me about the Three of Wands being here. There is a waiting process. Yeah, Two of Pentacles with the Four of Swords. There's a really, really heavy waiting process right now, Capricorn. I don't feel like this is a time for you to make any moves, take any action, and you may not even be thinking about that. I feel like you are actually in a space where you know you need to be still, to be calm, okay? Or this is for the vice versa for the cross watcher. This is the cross watcher being very still right now and not really knowing, you know, what type of action to take or how to take action in this situation. Something could have happened around Easter as well, Easter weekend, that could have you in a very contemplative energy. Yeah, this Two of Pentacles, Four of Swords, this is you back and forth in your mind. How would Capricorn view Justice in reverse with the Three of Wands here? How would Capricorn... I just really feel like you're waiting on, like, the truth. Yeah, you have the Five of Pentacles with the Hermit here. Like I told you, there's a very heavy, like, Virgo energy, an energy of, like, being alone. This Five of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles is still, like, a Seven of Pentacles energy. You're going into some type of retreat before you invest in a particular situation. Something that I feel like has caused you or provoked some type of a loss in the past. And this could definitely have something to do with a family vibration. There's another few of you, you're in a resting period because you're waiting to see what someone else is gonna do. What's the energy of the Five of Pentacles with the Hermit? Just kind of feel like you had offered someone something in the past and at the time it wasn't good enough. You have the Fool here. So, you know, taking a leap of faith, the Five of Pentacles with the Hermit, this is you, that you're viewing this to be very, like, optimistic. It's a chance for a new start, you know, but it is kind of risky, and that's why I feel like you're taking a step back, or you should take a step back in the month of May and wait to see what others are planning to do. What does this have to do with the third house, Spirit? Even though I'm trying to focus on the fifth. You have the Five of Cups here in reverse, so it definitely is the return of a friend that could have, like I said, caused some type of injustice. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. In reverse, it's definitely an energy of somebody coming back around, but I just don't feel like you're open to this. You could be blocked from this person, or this person, you could have blocked this person. Now, the only thing that's kind of bothering me is that the Four of Swords is sitting here with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And it's like you're on ice right now, or somebody else is on ice. But this is, it's almost to a point where, like, I feel an energy of manipulating divine intervention. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. Tell me, why is the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse? Yeah, it's like some, oh yeah, the Tower and the Knight of Cups just hit the ground. Yeah, so, you know, like the Wheel of Fortune itself in reverse is like a turn for the worse. It's like an energy of bad luck. With the Four of Swords here, this is possibly you meditating on some type of action that you took, or some type of investment that you made in the past. And you're thinking back, playing over those events in your head, trying to figure out how you're going to transform this situation. The Tower here, you know, is very disruptive, you know, or there's going to be some type of turn of events that's going to end up being very disruptive. It could be involving, again, a Scorpio, an Aries. You have the Knight of Cups here. It could be a Pisces or any of the other mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius in particular. And then on the bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor here with Death. So definitely you're waiting, you're anticipating some type of transformation. This is very like, ugh. I just feel like this is not even like your energy. Like you just, like with the Three of Wands, I feel like this is the only energy that's truly yours. It's like you got people at a distance. You put up some type of barricade while you're watching this entire situation like play out, wondering what people are going to do, how people are going to act. How would Capricorn view the Five of Cups here in reverse? Whoever's returning, how would Capricorn view this? That was the Page of Wands that just hit the ground. So it could be some good news that's coming your way. But with the Seven of Wands here, you could have blocked this. Bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Pentacles. For some of you guys, your ego or another person's ego may be in the way right now from you receiving an offer moving forward with a particular person or a particular situation. And then you have the King of Pentacles is back out here with the Queen of Swords. Someone may be trying to tell you that they got a separation, that they got a divorce, something of that nature, and now they can make an offer to you. Tell me about the Seven of Wands, please. Yeah, I just feel like somebody's being blocked off from not speaking. Yeah, you have Judgment here. This is a reconciliation energy. Is sitting right underneath Justice in reverse. But when I'm looking at him with this scuba diving mask on, he can't speak. This could also be like, you know, a quarantine energy where right now somebody can't see you or can't speak to you because they're in quarantine. For those of you who know that you're in a third party, particularly, that is why you haven't heard from this third party, because they're in fucking quarantine with their family, with the other woman, you know, whatever the case may be. That's what's going on here. Like, look at this. Look at these bubbles with these family members, right? How would the third party, or how would the other people or person involved in the situation view the Seven of Wands here? That wanted to come out. Nine of Cups with the Three of Cups. This is somebody, they are hoping to get some type of satisfaction, but it's almost like a third party. It's also an energy of like a third party situation blocking their self-satisfaction. Nine of Cups is a very like selfish satisfaction. I hate to say that, it's kind of contradictory, like, because it is satisfying, but it's to the self. Tell me one more thing about this with the Nine of Cups and the Three of Cups here. The Knight of Pentacles, yeah, like this has slowed down. This has been delayed, and I really feel like it has a lot to do with the presence of children, the presence of family members. Like even in this like Four of Swords energy, you have all of these like animals around this bed, right? And this is here with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, when I had clarified this earlier, the Knight of Cups hit the ground and then the Tower actually came out. So you could have been, you know, headed in a good direction with a person. And, you know, this recent turn of events, it could definitely involve what's going on in the world. With the mask being here, with the bubbles and stuff that I'm seeing here, definitely like this could have been affected or paused or delayed, like with everything that's going on. But I really feel like it is for a reason, because there was something that you weren't seeing. There's something that you weren't seeing. Now, to each is his own, okay? But for me personally, like, I'm not taking light of like the whole coronavirus thing, right? The fact that people are dying, like a lot of people are dying right now. I think that it's something that's very serious. But just the way that my spirituality is set up, okay? When you believe like how I believe, and I believe that God is an architect and he absolutely designs everything, you can get joy out of absolutely any condition that you're set in. You know what I mean? Some people may view her as drowning, and then there are others that are gonna see this and they're gonna be like, she's swimming. You know what I mean? So it is definitely about you transforming your perception about a particular situation. Personally, you know, I told you guys that Taurus is Uranus is in Taurus. If you watch the readings from last month, and I focused on the 4th house. So particularly Uranus being in Taurus is already a very disruptive type of energy, because Uranus is a very like rebellious, revolutionizing type of planet. And it being in Taurus, Taurus can be very fixed. It is a fixed sign. It can be kind of stubborn at times, but it's also very like steady. It's a very trustworthy energy. So like those things being combined, it is like a beautiful chaos, I'll be honest. And so when I'm looking around, I know a lot of you guys have probably seen, the animals are probably appreciating that some people are stuck in the house right now. You know, the perception is very much so changing. Like a lot of these companies, you know, how they were treating certain workers, the economy, and how like the structure of the economy right now is showing like the ugliest side in order for us to build something beautiful after the fact. Like it just really depends on your perception, and I feel like that's what you're being asked to like transform right now. Or because you didn't want to transform that view on your own, not you personally, but like even as a whole, as a universe, because we weren't transforming certain things on our own, the Tower moment happened, you know, with this virus coming to shake things up. And when we go even deeper, and I'm not going to get into all of that in this particular video, but when we even go deeper, to those of you that do have some type of background or some type of foundation or childhood that's built around religion, right? And I think that is very much so prevalent here for some of you guys, okay? Because these are very contradictory. Like she's indulging, right, in champagne, she is vulnerable, she's exposed, she's naked, whatever the case may be, and this may be your free spirit, right? And then when you look at Star Mother, this is more so an energy of like Mary Magdalene, right? Apostles of the apostles type of energy, very pure, dressed in this blue cloak. It is very symbolic to spirit. So this is you more so bringing those things into some type of conjunction or empowerment, like your free spirit versus the purest energies of your spirit coming together and changing your perception, transforming you. But what I was going to say a moment ago, like if you have some type of knowledge of the Bible, the Bible will tell you over and over again that, and this is history happening, because there have been plagues and there have been all types of like viruses and things of that nature that have happened before this time. I feel like also those things are a part of God's divine intervention, divine orchestration. And so, you know, when you know what your purpose is, when you're tapped into what you're put on this earth to achieve, you don't primarily get affected by certain things, because your higher self knows when it's your time. You know, rather it's your time to shine and create something very beautiful out of this chaos. But also to some of us know when it's our time to let old ways, not physical death, but old ways die away in order to birth something new. And that's the energy here. And I just feel like there is like a beautiful chaos, like things are shaking up around you with people, but it's forcing you to look at yourself. It's triggering you to look deeper into yourself. Definitely feel like you should be working on your lower chakras. I'm sorry that I just went off on a tangent, but I'm literally just the vessel. I don't get to make these type of decisions. And Spirit says she wants me to go a different direction. That's what I do. Now I'm going to try to get back into this to get you some level of clarity. Tell me how this situation is going to transform or change, Spirit, in the month of May for Capricorn. What's going to be changing or transforming? What is this going to look like after the month of May, Spirit? There's definitely some level of truth that's surfacing. The Magician. Bitch. No, I'm sorry. I'm just saying, like, this is like a full evolution manifestation, right? This is you bringing things into the 3D that were on more of a like metaphysical level, a spirit level. This is it coming into the 3D. This is you having absolutely everything that you need. This is Scorpionic energy, Mars energy. So it is about action. Very beautiful. I'm so glad that this is the outcome. It's not the outcome, but this is the way that things are going to be changing or transforming. You being able to manifest. This is definitely a very single energy as well. For some of you guys, this is going to be about you transforming alone, taking time alone. Tell me how Capricorn would view... Tell me... There's definitely going to be some type of truth that you have to deal with. Some type of communication, a letter in the mail, something of that nature. You're going to have to deal with it, but it's actually going to bring you some type of healing. So definitely prepare and change your perception of this. This particular Magician is burning the candle at both ends. So definitely back to what I was telling you in the beginning. Don't take things so serious. Definitely a time to regenerate. How would Capricorn view the Magician energy here? You have the Queen of Cups. That would be your energy. You tapping into your emotions. Bottom of the deck. Wow. You have the Ace of Swords. The Ten of Swords just hit the ground. So letting go of betrayal. That could definitely be a situation that you need to consider. You have two kings here. You have the King of Cups and you have the King of Pentacles. So there could be someone who you're in a commitment with right now, or you're in some type of relationship with. I also feel like this is someone transforming. Yeah, the Ten of Swords here. Okay, with this eclipse energy, this, you know, like this person could have a moon in Gemini. Seventh house Gemini, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. In Vedic astrology particularly. There's somebody changing suit though. That's kind of what I'm feeling. You could have been dealing with someone who was, you know, rather like trustworthy, yes, but emotionally available. I don't think so. Okay, I feel like that was the block. There was an emotional block with the Six of Cups here and the Seven of Wands. Until this person, you know, kind of felt like left out in the cold. You know, this has provoked some type of change in this person. A Gemini could be of some sort of significance, definitely. I don't really, yes, because these are twins. That's the same man. Even this one looks just like them. This is Gemini energy. I think I told you in the beginning the third house is ruled by Gemini. So definitely some of you guys could be hearing from a Gemini. You could find out that a Gemini has transformed or wants to transform some type of situation with you. Scorpionic energy. They can have Scorpio and Gemini in their chart very strongly. What's the outcome? All right, first off, how does Capricorn want to resolve this situation? How do you want to resolve it? Seven of Cups. You want to come out of confusion, or you want somebody else to come out of confusion. I also feel like you want to resolve this by having options. You don't want to feel like you're stuck or stagnated on one path, okay? Hence, perception being here. You have these 2 feet going in different directions because you're wanting to be able to choose. Tell me one more thing about why. Yeah, you have the Sun here with the Wheel of Fortune. In this Wheel of Fortune is in reverse again. So I think you're wanting some type of hope to come from a situation that turned around, ended up having some type of like a bad luck type of vibe, or because this is the 8 of Cups. I think you also want to find out why somebody walked away or why you went separate ways with a particular person. I'm also seeing that there's a lot of twinning energy here. Some of you guys could be dealing with Gemini, but you could be dealing with just like a twin flame sort of vibration anyway. Tell me why the 7 of Cups would be here for why Capricorn wants to resolve this. This was supposed to be a short reading. Look. Yeah, look. The King of Pentacles and the Magician comes out here in reverse. So like I told you, I just really feel like bottom of the deck you have the 10 of Cups here. You know, for how you want to resolve this. There could have been a third-party situation. Definitely, there could have been a person giving to more than one situation. You seeing 2 sides of a person. You're wanting them to come more so out of this confusion before they come towards you. Okay, with the 10 of Cups here. If you're dealing with a Taurus, please go watch their reading, okay? Because they at the end, they had the 10 of Cups, but it was this side. It was the rainbow side. Them wanting to come into some sort of commitment, union, whatever the case may be. Making up for lost time is also a vibe that I'm getting here. But you're more so at a distance. And I'm feeling like this person is just finally coming in contact or coming in touch or balance with their emotions. Yeah, because with the Magician here, it's definitely like an emotionally manipulative type of vibe. What's the outcome? This is a long reading. This was not supposed to go like this. And I feel like that's the conversation that you're going to be having with this person. This was not supposed to go like this. They also had the Hermit here for their outcome, but they had the reverse side. So this person took too long to find out some type of enlightenment. Okay, and they had that with the 7 of Swords. So it was the energy, and it was in reverse. So it was an energy of like needing to finish what you started. Okay, some of you guys could be Capricorn, Sagittarius, Cuspers. If you are, definitely, I would suggest that you go and watch Gemini's reading. That would be your 7th house. Okay, Cancerian, it is Capricorn's 7th house. So you'll get more information about like your relationships, contracts, friendships, things of that nature when you watch your 7th house. But I mean, the outcome, this is somebody finding the light. This is someone coming to some type of realization, but they're coming to it by themselves after regenerating, after healing. And look at the cloak. He has this blue cloak beneath, and this is what I'm telling you. I feel like you've been very pure all along. But there's someone, okay, particularly another earth sign, and it could be vice versa for the cross watcher. This could be Capricorn coming into some type of realization about spirit, about soul, about a soul connection, a spirit level that you, or a spirit connection that you guys have with one another. Because I'm seeing like these 2 snakes, and you have that same thing here with Scorpio. You have these 2 snakes. You have these 2 lilies, okay? Doubles of everything. Definitely feel like somebody was further behind from some type of transformation on a soul level. That's coming to an end here. Yeah, that's definitely could be a twin flame type of vibration, guys. Tell me one more thing about the outcome for Capricorn, please. Tell me one more thing about the outcome. Death. but this is the actual, like, the positive, the full, like, transformation. This is really beautiful, guys. Really, really beautiful. Again, twin energy here, and they both are holding lilies. There's been a bit of a sacrifice. I do feel like this had to do with a third party, because I just keep seeing this naked woman in the middle of all this shit. Okay. Definitely an alchemist energy. Gemini could be of significance. Okay. I just heard that the end of the battle will be a battle together. That's what I just heard. So this person is, like, now coming in touch with their emotion or going through a spiritual enlightenment. It's like you do have something to offer this person, because you're a little bit ahead of the journey, is something that I was hearing. Okay, let's get you some advice. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, especially if this reading resonates with you, because I was a little bit confused with this entire situation, to be honest with you, but I hope that is resonating. Leave me comments. Let me know what's going on. What is the advice for Capricorn spirit in the month of May? Answer the call. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Bottom of the deck, you have the initiation. Rite of passage. Crossing the threshold. Wow. This is a very like polar type of energy, because it's like I said, I feel like one of you guys has already crossed through that initiation phase, that spiritual enlightenment, having some level of an awakening to your emotions, to your thoughts, you know, to even what's going on in society around us and what it means to you on a soul level, involving your purpose, your passion, your pleasures, things of that nature. One of you guys has already come to that realization, and now you're in a calm, more like you're in a space where you need to reflect on this. And there's another one of you that is in the process of taking those actions so that you guys can meet. Okay, so this is really, really beautiful, Capricorn. And play came back out here, so definitely want to remind you to have fun, to celebrate, okay, and don't be so serious. You have dance with life here. Do something to change your energy. Really beautiful, guys. Okay, if you want to book a personal reading, you can definitely do that on my website. I wish you guys a lot of love, light in this situation that we are all coming through and evolving through, coping with and dealing with. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.